What's the, from what you know about Beyond Light, what do you think is the best thing they've added?
Um, I'm not sure.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy, Coleus Aurelio here, back at it again with another Destiny 2 YouTube video, but today I continued on the famous interview. Yeah, I know it hit 100 views a long time ago, and I always intended on making the part 2, but you know how it be. Sometimes I just get lazy. But we're doing it now. It's gonna be out finally just before the end of the season. And I'd ask you to like and subscribe because this video took a pretty long time. Also, I will be streaming right here on YouTube for the launch of Season of the Chosen, so feel free to check me out during then if you don't like plan on purchasing the season or you just can't get to it right now. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into this interview.
I mean, I understand why they took him out. If they took out those like strikes that included them, people might think, oh, they're bringing them back. So
Uh,
I
They uh,
understand why they took him out.
they are bringing those strikes back, actually.
Oh, yeah. Then I guess I don't understand why they took him out. Maybe they're waiting to put them back in.
Yeah, but something that was kind of expected at launch was drip fed to us, don't you think? They could have just done it. They clearly have it prepared.
Yeah,
It's
that's a good point.
To add some context to this conversation, we were talking about the Cosmodrome earlier, and I was talking about the fact that they literally didn't add some parts of the Cosmodrome that was in Destiny 1. Which, by the way, if you don't know, the Cosmodrome is not brand new. It is from Destiny 1. It is an old thing. So if you haven't played Destiny in a while, or you never played Destiny 1, they added the Cosmodrome back from Destiny 1 to Destiny 2. And it's kind of stupid. And they ended up taking out some of the parts for the Strike Star, which I don't really understand why they'd go through the effort to section them off if they literally have the content there. It feels like they just wanted to sit on it and drip feed us, like usual. So that's what this part of the interview is about, and he, as you saw, agreed. It seems like they just kind of drip feed us stuff when they could have just flat out given it to us, and honestly, I think it should have been expected that they just give it to us with launch. Do you think a problem with Destiny is them slowly releasing things throughout the year?
I think so.
Would
I
you
think that could
rather
be improved.
would you rather it just be one giant DLC where it gives everything, or would you rather it just be drip fed to you throughout the year?
I'd like the one DLC. That'd be nice, but maybe just include it next time. Because I mean, I get it's to make money, all that, but like keep their entire marketing strategies have DLCs. So
As you can see, feeling like we've been being drip fed throughout the years isn't just a strictly hardcore player opinion. It is shared by all players, I guess, even a player like Ryan, who plays this game a lot more casually. And yeah, seems like they're a lot more money hungry than they used to be. Remember when we didn't have these seasons that we had to pay $10 for every 3 months? They didn't used to do that. They used to just give a giant drop at the end of the year that was about the size of everything we have now. It it was a better system in my opinion, and I think Ryan agrees with that, as you can see from the footage. Honestly, I think it'd be better if they release more at a big DLC and stop this drip feeding bullshit. At least just give us all of the stuff at the beginning of the seasons and such. But that's just my opinion. Do you think this game is easy for like someone to get into or no?
Yeah, probably. You just gotta. I think the story is okay, at least the beginning story. But you do mean like as a whole player, or just like
As a whole player,
Crucibles?
just get committed as a whole player.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's different than a lot of other games.
How long do you think people would stay on this game though?
Uh, I don't know.
I wondered if this game was really all that approachable to new players, which it turns out Ryan believes it is, because I don't know, something about Destiny makes me think that people are either overwhelmed by it or think there isn't enough to do. And there really is no in between, which it's a real shame. I feel like Destiny's a good game and that it's kind of hard to draw, but clearly that opinion is wrong, and there must be a pocket of people that do actually find Destiny fun and it's easy for them to return to. So it's good to know that people think that Destiny at its heart is still a good game to come back and play. But despite that, do you think that this game has enough content?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's just a lot that's similar to itself.
I think Ryan hit the nail right on the head with this one. I mean, Destiny does have a fair amount of content, but way too much of it is too similar. And I think that's definitely one of its main problems. And it's good to see that a casual audience it's able to see that. People are able to see through that Destiny just has a lot of the same, and some of the unique things don't really have an incentive. So I think we need to start making more incentive to do things so that more content is like worth being played. And then I also think we got to get more innovative. But I know that getting innovative is definitely a lot harder than it sounds. Being innovative in a game that's lasted this long is difficult. So I'm hoping that they're at least able to make incentive to play the things that we already do have, because I love the content and what they've made in this game.
Stuff being similar?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, right, the best way I level up when I come back is usually through bounties, but those are all similar, the same. And I think there should be more ways to help you stay caught up without having to play every day. Like, consistently. Like, it's just hard for casual gamers to play this game.
I think a big lesson that we can take away from this interview is the fact that casual players see a lot of the things that hardcore players see. They just kind of see it a different way. And they still see it as a problem, but it's a different type of problem, and that we're all still in this together. I guess what I'm getting at saying is that Ryan, as you can see, was able to see through the monotony of doing bounties to level up, or just doing the same old activity over and over again. And a lot of the big people in this community, like Dado, have been complaining about leveling up every season because it's the same exact thing every time. There needs to be some variety in how we level up, or maybe even we don't even need to level up. Like, it's starting to get old at this point. We've had the same level up system for years, and I think it's about time that we maybe change that. And it's good to see that a casual player and our casual audience is definitely able to see that kind of shit just keep on going and going and going, and they think it needs to be changed too. When's the last time you paid for a Destiny DLC?
The last time I bought was Forsaken.
Why didn't you buy Shadowkeep?
I think it was because I had stopped like stopped playing a little bit during Forsaken just because like I was busy and stuff, and like towards the end of it anyway. And then Shadowkeep started, but it had already been like a quarter through. I just didn't want to buy it, and then that kind of started a I don't want to buy this upgrades or I don't want to buy this DLC chain.
Okay. Is the main deterrent just the catch up, or
Probably
do you think you're ever
just
going to get a? No, you can go. Sorry.
am I ever gonna get like another DLC or catch up or anything?
Yeah.
I don't know actually, because I don't know how many I'd have to buy. Like, it's not like you just buy the latest one, you get them all. So,
I think that this just shows how flawed the seasonal model is to its core. Us having to grind up to play more different activities again every 3 months is far too often. Before in Destiny 1, it was once a year, and that was okay, that was fine. But now you have to play catch up every 3 months, and I don't think people like that. And I think people would rather we just have this big grinds like we had in Destiny 1, where we're just trying to get up to the highest power. And maybe something like that would be better for this game instead of having to re-grind every 3 months. That's what I got from this interview, and that's what I got from casual players in general. Just they don't want to re-grind every 3 months, and I think a lot of hardcore players sympathize with that. It's getting kind of old. Well, that was some fun Crucible, Ryan.
sure was.
Uh, so overall, just give me your bottom line. Give me your bottom line. Your last thing you want to say before this interview is over.
Um, I'll probably play Destiny more consistently. I won't drop off the map for a while. But, I don't know. Bungie's probably gotta get some stuff to keep people like me interested.
Alright, well, you heard it here, folks. This has been an interview from the lens of a casual and kind of a new perspective on how people feel about Destiny. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this kind of video, maybe drop a like or a comment. And if you like my content, maybe consider subscribing. But other than that, this is Collier with Aurelio. Peace.